Hotel Business Simulator is a simulator. The business hotel simulates a business of a hotel. What? The game throws you directly into a forecourt area where you have to run to your hotel in order to start building it up and making it into a profitable business. So the first thing you'll do is buy really expensive boards off of a door so you can open the door and get into a room, which technically is buying a room, but you know, semantics and all. Once you're in that room, you can go to the computer and you can start ordering things. However, you can only order 10 things at a time, so plan it out. This isn't 10 individual items. You can order, for example, 10 different beds if you want to, and that classes as one item. So you can buy all the things you need for several different rooms all at the same time. Once you order that stuff, you will sit around and wait for the truck to come in. The truck will then drive in and you'll think, yes, here's my stuff, and then you'll have to wait until it goes around a big circle around the entire forecourt area and then parks on the right hand side for some reason. Once it's parked, you can press on it in order to collect your stuff and then run back into the hotel carrying all of these beds and furniture in your pockets, because that makes sense. You'll then proceed to go to the room when you want to build, and you will select each individual thing from your inventory, one piece at a time, which can be very time consuming and very frustrating, but still, either way, you get your bed out, you put the bed down, you put down your bedside cabinets, tables, chairs, sofas. Then you realize there's a bathroom. So you go into the bathroom and you put down a shower and a bath, or you forgot to order that stuff because you forgot that bathrooms exist in hotel rooms. So you go back to your computer and you order stuff all over again. And then you wait for the truck to do a stupid circle. Once you've got that stuff, you go back into the room yet again. And you put all your stuff into the bathroom area, you put a bath and you put a shower, because you need both for some reason. You don't, but you can anyway. It increases the price of the room basically. Which brings me on to the way that you make more money off of rooms. You put more furniture in it and that makes it more valuable somehow, because that's how hotel rooms work. Once you've got the correct things in the room for it to be essentially rented out to people, then people will start coming in and dinging the buzzer until you eventually go to it, which is really annoying if you're still actually building the room. So my advice to you would be to take the things that you need, like the bed and the bathroom and stuff like that, get all that stuff done last so that you can actually carry on building the room before someone starts dinging a freaking bell all the time. Once you've finished building the room, then you can go out to that person and you can punch him in the face. No, you can't do that. You're not allowed to. You go out to the computer and then you basically sign them into it and you select the room you want to put them in and they pay, and then that's it. They're done. They go into their room and disappear for several days basically. You will occasionally see them walk out and then walk back in for some reason, and it kind of seems a bit strange. They stay in a hotel room and then they leave, and sometimes they don't come back until the next day and then check out, which again is not the way hotel rooms normally work. Generally the idea is to sleep in them overnight. But I digress. Once the person decides to check out of the room, you then have to clean the room by using your various tools at your disposal. You can use a bin bag to pick up rubbish, because that's the way rubbish works. You can use a brush to sweep the floor, and then you can clean the sheets, which you actually then have to go down into your basement to put a washing machine so you can wash the stuff, then go all the way back up to the room, collect the stuff off the bed, then go back down to the laundry room and then put the stuff in the washing machine and then wait for it to wash. Oh, and by the way, while you're doing this stuff, your person will start really annoyingly just yawning consistently over and over and over again, like he's just trying to get a hint across that he's tired, and then eventually your vision will go blurry and it'll be hard to play the game, so you have to go to sleep. So the good thing about this is when you go to sleep, laundry does get done overnight. The other good thing about this is if someone's dinging that bell to check into the hotel and you go to sleep, they're gone the next morning, so fuck you. I really wish I could turn that damn bell off. So you get the laundry from the washing machine, you go up to the room, you put it back on the bed, the room is then available for someone else to rent out, and then you rinse and repeat. Basically every single room in a hotel, and there are a lot of them, you can purchase every single one of the planks off the doors, so that you own some really expensive planks and access the room as well, and then you can get any type of furniture you want to and put it into those rooms and make money off of it. And this is the basics of the way the game works. Also, if you do own really expensive planks, get down in the comments and let me know, because I would like to know if other people own really expensive planks. It's like $500 for like 4 planks off of a door. That's really expensive. You have certain things that are available that you can add to your hotel to make it more expensive, to make people want to stay more, and you can even hire staff to help out with stuff as well if you can be bothered to do that. The only big downfall about the whole design of the rooms thing is the fact that most of the rooms are the same size, and when it comes down to actually making the rooms more expensive, you have to just put more stuff in to increase the price. There is no option to just put the price up because you want to, and generally speaking, when you own a hotel, you can just change the prices of the rooms because that's what you want to do as part of your business, and that is one thing that's missing out of this game. When you do get to the point where you hire staff, it takes a lot of things away, so you can actually work on actually decorating new rooms without people dinging the bell all the time, which will give you more time to design rooms and put more thought into it in order to make more money. The only downfall to this is that you don't have the ability to just kind of clone a room and then paste it into another one, which means you do have to build every single room every single time, putting everything in there and ordering each individual thing 10 items at a time in order to actually get the things you need to get the rooms ready so that people can stay in them. The other really annoying thing is that you don't have a snap button to snap things to walls or to a grid. This means that you have to line up each individual item up against the wall while it's red until it goes green, and then you go to press the mouse button and then it moves a little bit and then it goes red again, and you just keep doing that for about 10 minutes until you eventually put a fucking bed on the floor. And then you got to put down the bedside cabinets, which means you have to put them next to the bed. So it's kind of a frustrating game, but at the same time it is really fun. If you like the idea of interior design and interior decorating, this would be a good game for you to play. If you can deal with the fact that things don't snap and you have to place them down like that, then fair enough, that's your thing. You enjoy that, you know, whatever turns you on, whatever floats your boat, all that sort of stuff. But that's not all. Yes, it actually is. If you like hotel simulation games or just generally simulation games where you take your business and you turn it into something from nothing, then this is going to be a game that you're going to enjoy, you're going to get into, and you're going to really have fun with. If it's not, then why the hell are you even watching this video, and why have you got this far into it? That's kind of weird. But either way, I can honestly say that I would recommend this game to anyone that enjoys that kind of game. It's definitely something that I've actually played a good few hours on. I've actually continued to play it even after I've recorded the game footage for the review, because I just generally do find it quite a fun game. Though it is something that after a long period of time you will start to get bored of. That's obviously exactly what you get with every other game out there on the market right now. But while you are still here either way, I am on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so if you are liking my videos and you like my content, hit that subscribe button and help me get to 10,000 subscribers, because I've got a really long way to go. I also do have 2 other videos that I'm going to suggest to you that you watch after this video, because it's something you might actually enjoy. But first of all, I want to ask you to get down in the comments, give me your opinion on what you think of this game and whether you're going to play it. And as I asked earlier on, let me know if you ever paid for any really overly expensive boards in the past, because it's something that would be interesting to know. And I know that I've already asked you to subscribe to the channel, but if you like it, then hit that like button so other people know that you like it and YouTube can serve it to more people, because that's actually what it does, and it does really help. And now for those 2 games, you can check out my not review of Island Paradise, which is a survival game, which is not really, well, even in alpha yet up here. Or you can check out Hell of an Office, which is a game like Cluster Truck. So if you like Cluster Truck, this is the sort of game that you're going to really enjoy. It's just in hell and you work for the devil. Other than that, I want to say thank you for watching my video. I've been Liking from Green Liking Reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.